Ever get those those easy money offers
Oh,
popping up
oh
online?
yeah, definitely seen a few of those.
Like, get paid just to use your bank account. It kind of makes you wonder who would actually fall for that.
Right.
But today's deep dive is all about those folks, those money mules. And you might be surprised how easy it is to get uh, tangled up in this kind of scheme.
Absolutely.
So to get us started, what exactly is a money mule?
So a money mule is basically someone who's used by criminals to move stolen money.
Okay.
They're often tricked into thinking they're helping someone out or, just doing a simple favor.
So they're not I don't know, like those mastermind criminals?
No, not at all, actually.
Okay.
They're often everyday people who are maybe struggling financially or, just looking for a quick way to make some extra cash.
I see.
And the criminals really prey on that vulnerability.
Yeah, our sources mention that money mules are often recruited online
Yeah.
through social media like Instagram and WhatsApp. And they use these really attractive or persuasive messages to draw people in.
Exactly. They make it sound like a really easy way to make money, no experience needed, work from home kind of thing.
Right, right.
But what they don't tell you is that you're essentially becoming part of a criminal network.
And that has some pretty serious consequences.
Oh, absolutely.
So how does this whole thing actually work? I mean, like, how does someone become a money mule?
So let's say a criminal steals a bunch of money through a phishing scam or something like that.
Okay,
They can't just spend that money directly because it's too risky. It can be traced back to them.
right.
So they need a way to clean the money, make it untraceable.
And that's where the money mule comes in.
Exactly.
Okay.
They'll contact the mule and say something like, hey, I need you to do me a favor. Can you just receive some money into your account and then transfer it to this other account for me?
Hmm.
They might offer a small fee for the favor, make it seem like a legitimate transaction.
But it's not.
No, it's not. The money is stolen. And by transferring it, the mule is essentially helping the criminal launder the money.
And our sources mention that these mules are often targeted in person as well.
Yes, that's right. They'll approach people at places like train stations, school exits, places where they can find vulnerable individuals.
Yeah, places frequented at night.
Exactly.
It's kind of scary to think about.
It is. They often target students, commuters, people who are maybe looking for a quick way to make money.
And they're really good at manipulation,
Yeah,
making it seem like a harmless favor.
exactly. They might say something like, hey, I'm in a tough spot. I need to get this money to my family. Can you help me out?
And people want to help, right?
Yeah, of course, they're trying to be a good person.
But they end up getting caught up in something much bigger than they ever imagined.
Exactly. And the consequences can be really severe.
Yeah, one study we looked at found that 70% of money mules receive less than $100 for their involvement,
Wow.
despite handling thousands in illegal funds. So they're risking their future for a couple of bucks.
That's really sad.
Yeah, and the consequences go way beyond just losing a little bit of money.
Oh, absolutely.
We're talking about, getting your bank account frozen,
Hmm.
your credit score plummeting, legal battles, even jail time.
Yeah. It can take years to rebuild your life after something like this.
And that's not even mentioning the emotional and psychological toll.
Right.
I mean, knowing that you've been caught up in criminal activity, that can be really tough to deal with.
Absolutely. The guilt and shame can be overwhelming, even if you were tricked into it.
Yeah, some victims even face threats and intimidation from the criminals they worked with.
That's awful.
So how can people protect themselves from these schemes? I mean, some of these scams, they sound pretty convincing.
Well, the first thing is just to be aware that these scams exist. If someone online is offering you easy money for using your bank account, that's a huge red flag.
Okay,
And never give out your personal banking information to anyone you don't completely trust.
makes sense. Our sources also emphasize verifying any job offer,
Yeah,
especially those that involve money transfers.
definitely.
It's always better to be safe than sorry.
Absolutely.
Don't be afraid to ask questions.
Yeah.
A legitimate employer will be happy to provide more information.
Mm-hmm. And they won't pressure you into anything.
Right.
If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
Yeah, that's a good rule of thumb.
Always a good one to keep in mind.
So what else can people do to stay safe?
Well, our sources recommend talking to trusted individuals about any suspicious offers
Okay.
and also reporting those offers to cybersecurity organizations like Be Secure.
Yeah, they can help track down these scammers.
Exactly. And they can provide resources and support for victims.
So if someone thinks they've already been caught in a money mule scheme, what should they do?
The most important thing is to act immediately.
Okay.
Contact your bank, Block your card and file a police report.
Right.
The sooner you act, the better your chances of mitigating the damage.
So this has been a really eye-opening deep dive.
Yeah.
It really makes you think twice about those easy money offers.
It does. These scams are getting more and more sophisticated.
Yeah, and they prey on our desire for financial security.
Exactly.
But the best defense is knowledge and a healthy dose of skepticism.
Absolutely.
We need to be aware of these schemes, not just for ourselves, but also to protect our friends and family.
Right, sharing this information is crucial. The more people understand the dangers of money mule schemes, the fewer victims there will be.
It's a sobering thought, but it's the reality of the digital age.
It is.
And it's a reminder that financial security isn't about chasing shortcuts.
Right?
It's about making informed, responsible choices.
Absolutely.
Well, that about wraps up our deep dive into the world of money mules.
Yeah, it is a good one.
Thanks for joining us, and stay safe out there.
Thanks for having me.
And remember, if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
Always a good reminder.
All right, that's it for this deep dive. We'll catch you next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.